Dr. Chris.
Thank you. Listen, I worked my way up. Started at 12. And
hardest working man in pizza.
Own 10 shares at 18. Net worth 22.5 million. 50% of my net worth is actually in Domino's stock, and the other 50 is in liquid. Doing pretty well. Yeah. Just cheers to more success.
Part of this whole thing, Aaron, is comedy. You got to have a sense of humor. You know, that's the secret. The Magus, the magician, Hermes, Mercury is smiling because he's laughing. Because this whole thing is a comedy. It's not a tragedy like people make it out to be. It's all a comedy. Comedies are fun. Comedies are joyful. Comedies are uplifting. Comedies leave you feeling. Comedies give you a high dopamine. A tragedy can give you a dopamine too, but you want to stress the comedy, not the tragedy. Be a comic. It's comeliness. It's an inside joke. It's a secret, essentially. It's a myth. And everyone loves myths. It's stories you tell to children. So be like a child is what, the saying is. Christ said, be like little children. Meaning, why are you so serious? Why are you so serious all the time? I don't mean it like in the professional setting, 90% of the communication is on topic and progressive or iterative, but then 10% of it is levity and comedy to try to, it's a segue, essentially. It's a bridge is what it is. The bridge as a symbol is an important symbol because you need to be that bridge between yourself and the world and the bridge between yourself and your higher self. So it's like you want to be on Nirvana or you want to go back to your island of paradise and then be the bodhisattva and then come back, return and help other people get to the happy state, to their nirvana, to their paradise island. If you can help people do what I'm doing for you, it'll be the quickest way for you to always reposition or reframe yourself back into, nirvana, utopia now, joy now, Mashiach now, Messiah now. You are the Messiah. You are the joy of the universe or the manifestation of that eternal joy. And I know Chris down there is a Calvinist. And it's kind of funny when I was listening to Alan Watts talk about Calvinism. He's like, Calvinism is very depressing. But there are some interesting things about it. And I was thinking about that. And I was like, it must be interesting for a Calvinist to like be observational and say, I can't believe this is all part of the simulation or the simulacra. But I think everybody's really kind of like that. Technically, I think everybody is a Calvinist. They just don't know it. Or every Calvinist is a Protestant and they just don't know it. It's because of these words. And really, it's the people behind the words, Calvin, Dr. Calvin. It is humans that create this conditioning. It is humans that create this word situation, not the other way around. And you could say that is still hermetic. That below is above is below, not above is below is above. Or you could invert that. You see what I'm saying? It's like a word play. And then you get lost in the words. Okay, that is the Tarot Toira. Chris, did you have a question for Tarot? I know you day trade. Did you want to try to get some insight, some strategy into your future bets in your brokerage? Because I'm getting really burned out on words and I am ready to withdraw into silence. It is St. Paddy's Day, so I may just Irish goodbye you.